Hey there, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising. We're rolling the astro dice today. Let's see what's going on. So we are looking at 12th house matters. This is a house of spirituality. It's endings. It's wrapping up of cycles. It carries that energy of Pisces with it. And right now Saturn is there. And Saturn's kind of important because you also have the card, the house, starting my time, the sign of Virgo. Sign of Capricorn, which rules Saturn, or Saturn rules that Capricorn rather. So that is across the zodiac from you. That is the energy that balances you out. When you are dealing with things and the emotions get to be a lot when that happens, and I know what that's like. I have a lot of Cancer placements, including my son. When that happens, then it's really helpful to reach across the zodiac into that Capricorn energy to get grounded, and also to figure out what the next best step is. I always think of as Cancer energy as being the earthy water sign, and Capricorn as being the watery earth sign, because Capricorn has a fishtail, and Cancer, it being the crab, you play along the shoreline, and so you're in the water and you're on the sand. You're in the water and you're on the sand, and so using the fishtail of the Capricorn mountain goat to navigate using your emotions. And so working collaboratively with this energy is really beneficial. You also have here Mars. Mars is how do you take action? And so it looks like you'll be spiritually guided or completing a cycle, right? Overcoming obstacles in order to complete a cycle, or ascending this mountain using your intuition in order to come more in contact with your spiritual growth. We have here this prancing horse, though, that wants to go. This horse wants to go, right? He really wants to move. I don't know if you can really see these little charms here. He wants to roll. We've got the dog that's the pointer. So the little pointer dog here is saying, hey, this is the direction we need to move in. We've got this Scorpio energy here of, it's actually a crustacean. It's on the moon card. It's moon rules your sign. It's I can't think of what it's called. It's not a Scorpio. It's a crawdaddy. And we have this fish. But this fish doesn't have anything on it. It's like get down to the bare bones of something. It's like finish it up. It's wrap it up, right? It's clearing off. It's completing the cycle. But it's somehow, because of that fish, this is an emotional energy that you're working through, overcoming something and bringing it to conclusion. Key to the situation here, you have the fox. This is strategy. This fox here is listening to its fairy guides. Wow, look at this. You've got this card of commitment coming in. So far, I'm really liking these cards a lot. Okay, you need a higher perspective. You need a higher perspective, or you need to feel safe, or you need to get grounded. Let's just see what else comes out here. I think you need to get grounded, to be honest, because we have, yeah, you need to get grounded and practical. That's what you need to be doing. Okay, news and information, overall energy. So you're looking for some guidance, some information to come in, right? And it might be a contract that you need to sign, because here in the area where you are seeking information, the letter card, right? You have this ring. This ring signifies commitment. This ring always makes me think that it is a contract. It is either a contract that you make with a significant other, it's like actually marriage, or a commitment ceremony anyway. It is signing a lease, maybe on a car or a house, buying a home, some major purchase. It is something that has a contract that over time, that there's time involved with the situation. And Capricorn is always about the energy of development of things over time, taking the next steps and moving forward. And I think that you feel a little much burdened. It feels burdened by having to wait to see what needs to happen next. When are things going to come together? Because here in the area of resources, you have the rider. And the rider is the little fairy's mounted and ready to go, but she's looking over her shoulder like she's waiting for something to catch up, the news to come in. She's waiting for information. She's waiting for the starting gun. She's waiting for something. And so in the area of resources, there's this sense of I'm ready to go, which is great. Okay, that's great, because how do you get good luck in your life, right? It's by being prepared and ready to go. It's by getting the ducks in the row. It's by doing the things. And so it's by working the strategy, working the plan. And I think that somehow it feels like a burden sitting there and waiting, but this is why you anchor in, right? Because the struggle here is the tower. And the tower in Lenormand is, it's either about a higher perspective. So the struggle is either you don't see the bigger picture, and so you're sitting here waiting to go, or you are in analysis paralysis, and so you're like up here and you need to get grounded in order to take the next steps. And this little fox is really, he kind of looks like this dog to me. This dog is sitting here with his tail pointed out, right, and his nose forward, much like the dog here, like being pointed in the right direction. So how do you transform the situation with information? With your great attitude and your information, and also by answering your soul's call. Because here you have the sun in the area of transformation. So this is a very positive transformation. This is something that is really significant. The key situation is the strategy, and in the area of what it is you're supposed to do, you have the key. So this is the strategy that you are making with your spirit guide team, right? This energy of Scorpio, going into the shallows a little, right? As Crawdaddy, there's not like really deep water. It's like getting a little bit down into it and seeing what needs to be done in order to complete a project, right? To bring it to completion, the fish bones. And then and being able to then to be able to move forward. To connect in with your spirit guide team. Okay, so that's what I heard. You need to connect in with your spirit guide team. In the heart space, you have the anchor. In this anchor, the little fairy is dancing around. They pulled up the anchor, and the ship is... I want to say the ship is going out. Is the ship going out? Yep. So you've pulled up anchor on something. You've let something go. You need to turn something over to the universe. You've done a lot of work, and now it's about releasing and letting go. Releasing and letting go, and letting the universe, the timing, bring things in the right way. And so you have the key to unlock the door. It's the strategy. We have the dog of loyalty as the outcome. This is in the house of the anchor. And so these two are really playing together right here. These two are really playing together. It's about doing the thing that you're loyal to, doing the work, but it's also about the fun. It's the companionship. It's the willingness to let the universe do what needs to be done. So we have truth be told. This is an open heart. There's wisdom coming in. Spirit is trying to bring you a message. Are you making time to have the conversation with Spirit? Because sometimes, and I know I do this, I get really busy. I'm doing all these things, trying to pull everything together, and I need to sit down and listen. So there's a moment here where there's a need to really listen to your spirit guide team. I feel like that you are the little dog, and that is your spirit guide trying to have a conversation with you. Make some time for it, truth be told, and be flexible. Because I think that whatever it is you're trying to do, however you're trying to accomplish it, if you get a little bit more information, then you'll know which way to go, what the next step is. Capricorn energy is about what is the next step. You know, it's sort of like if you ever watch somebody doing rock climbing, on a rock wall, or even real rock climbing, but I think that would freak me out. But watching them assess where the different handholds and footholds are and figuring out which is the next one they can take. That is the mountain goat energy. And it's pushing yourself forward, right? It's like, okay, this is the way I go. This is the way I go. Here's something that's interesting too. And I don't know why they're saying this. So, okay. So, masculine energy, and it's like the fire signs and the air signs. Masculine energy will pull themselves up. But feminine energy, when you watch women climb, they're pushing with their legs, because their legs are stronger than their arms. And there's something about the need to rely on your strengths, whatever they are, to help you to navigate the next step. You have the card of balance. Okay, so there's a need to move forward in a very balanced way. And that would be one step at a time, and completing the cycle, like allowing something to come to conclusion. If you're in the middle of doing anything big at all, take the time to kind of pull it apart and look at all the pieces and make sure that's done. Okay, that's done. It's like doing a checklist. You need to go through the checklist. That's what they're showing me, is a checklist. It's like, this is done. Okay, this is done. This is done. Okay, this, I need to wrap this up so that that's complete. Okay, that's done. I can put that over here, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. Because with that 12th house there, it is definitely about bringing the cycle to conclusion. So you want to make sure all the pieces are in place, that you've really picked all of the meat off the bones, so you're good to go, and you've got this figured out. Okay, that's the message. All right, Cancer, I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please let me know in the comment section below. If you are a member of my Facebook group, and you can do that easily, the link is right there, and you leave a comment here on YouTube, in the YouTube channel, then you're in a drawing every month that I do for a free reading for my group. But come on over and join the group no matter what. We do daily astrology over there. It's kind of like checking the astral weather for about 5 or 10 minutes every day, just to see where the planets are and how they're going to affect you. We pull cards and look at the astrology. Let's go check it out, see if it's something you like. All right, you guys take care and figure out what, just make sure you have everything, everything's done. Okay? Talk to you soon.